Legend of Total War here with part 11 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play campaign as the High Elves. Alright, so previously we confederated with Teclis. That was his name, right? Teclis, yeah, not Tetris. And, well, we've got his army, so that's a new army we've got. And it seems like the clan wars are going to successfully get to the second last ritual. I just don't have any troops over here. I did purchase an expeditionary force, intervention force, sorry, but it died immediately. So there must be a lot of enemy forces in the area, but they're actually one of the weakest factions at the moment. So I got a peace treaty with Nagarond. I'd like to make my way south and basically just wipe them out. It doesn't matter how close they get to here. They won't be able to do this if they're dead. That's why I said at the beginning of the campaign, don't worry too much about this one, or even this one. Don't worry about that. Focus on yourself, increase your influence, take territory in areas, and when they get to start around here, thwart them. Because you'll have the power to do so. And that's what we've been doing. I've been making sure to keep myself very reliable, keeping my the number of wars that we're participating in at a minimum, so that we don't get ourselves bogged down. This is not the type of campaign to do it. This is Total War campaign. I can't imagine anyone on Legendary difficulty pulling that off. It just would not happen. There's too many factions. Anyway, at least not with the High Elves. Maybe you could do it with Skaven. So we also had a really close battle here at the Mirror Pool of Topek. They attacked us with, I think it was 2 or 3 stacks. And we only just made it out of there alive. But we triumphed, and I won't underestimate my enemy again. So we need to improve. We've got to get ourselves more Phoenix Guard. So come back over here.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
And let's get some more. Because they've proven to be very effective. Well, it's more of a case of these guys here are just outdated. And even though they're 3 times as expensive, when it comes to battle, you do need it. There's people over here. Maintaining public order. Good. The, okay, that penalty's gone now. The revolt here will happen next turn, so it's time for you to force march back. The public order here probably isn't going to be maintainable. Let me just see. -6. Alright, so we need to exempt it from taxation. Yeah, so these will have walls here. If we can hold out for a little while longer, 2 more turns, the public order will go back to neutral. So that'll be good. Now, is there anything we can do here? I suppose this will be quite useful. Let's grab that. Money's not really an issue at this point. Or that much of an issue. We did have nearly 100... Well, so we had more than 100,000 a little while ago, but that's since spent it. Okay, so it looks like Malekith is besieging ancient city of Quintex. I want that settlement, but I don't want to go back at war with him to go get it. There's going to be a revolt here. I could send you to go down there and sort it out, I suppose.
Entering the city.
It won't be next turn, but the turn after.
To victory. No mercy. Bring me battle.
Now, conquering settlements that are not consolidating the province is a bit of a problem, especially if you don't get the region capital, or the province capital. That's what we really need. So the wood there reduces our upkeep cost for archers and the bolt thrower units, so we do need that. We don't need the horses. Just let it repair on its own, it's okay. Otherwise, what was the point of looting it? So, whereas a few episodes ago, Nagarond was our biggest threat. Now the biggest threat is actually clan wars, just because I have no presence down there. But I think Teclis is ready now. Let's have a look.
Master of
He's got a full stack. So we're also using the archers with light armor. Not that it really makes a big difference for archery units, but I know we can afford it. Just wondering if I should send him down here. We're going to have to deal with this at some point, but we also can't get a peace treaty with the lizardmen. How much more do we have to smash the lizardmen up before they'll give up? So low chance of success. We're considered stronger than them, so if we just take a few more regions away from them, they might be willing to give up. What if I came out over here? There's probably Skaven out that way. Hard to tell. But yeah, I think I'll head over here. Doesn't matter if we're on force march, there's no armies out here that's going to oppose us. And we'll hit them from the south and from the north up here at the same time. You're going to be stuck here for quite some time, unfortunately. Now, over here, public order is better. But it's also thanks to these guys here. I'm just thinking about sending agents over here to keep the public order, so that he can finally rejoin the fray. So over here, I mean, public order just keeps improving. That reduced corruption is going to be very good. Additional 3 public order. All takes time anyway. Let's construct some stuff and move on. I really think the intervention forces is kind of stupid. Like, especially on legendary difficulty, like they haven't ever really done anything. Because the thing is, you can't control them. I mean, this province here is under control, but let's just make sure we keep it under control. Alright, still got 25,000 to spend. I guess we'll just save it up. Let me just see if I can get some more trade agreements, because I doubt I'm selling all my goods now. So, Clan Pestilence.
How can Clan Pestilence?
This will give us an idea of where they are.
Not ever.
For a small payment, because I'll certainly make a profit out of this.
Stop this!
Okay, no.
Not ever.
Because if I've got a trade agreement, I can find out where they are.
I refuse. No.
It's just... yeah, at least it's improving, but... man, they got a lot of enemies. Alright, I can't get any agreements with them. What about Pirates of Sartosa?
Deliver your message.
Very well.
Alright, good.
Are you ready?
Trade agreement with these guys would be worth a lot, but they don't like me. But it is improving, so maybe I'll just wait. As we go down further, it's hopeless. Alright, so that increased our income by a bit, selling off our goods. Moving on. So Clan Moore's strength went down by quite a lot. Someone is weakening them. Before, I mean, they were only had 2 regions, but they were actually equal to us, meaning that they must have had a lot of armies. Someone's weakening.
If what you seek is for the greater good, my sword is yours.
Well, we do have a trade agreement with them, and it's probably more worth it for us to trade with them than to own that one region. Anyway, it's not on our priority to-do list right now. Alright. Money is not an issue at all. But do we want... I need more influence. So the Black Coast is going to have an imminent rebellion. That's this one here. Now here's the problem. I don't know where they're going to show up from. But if they show up at Hag's Hall, we'll be able to defend it if it shows up on the first turn. We won't be able to defend it if it shows up at Vol's Anvil, so we'll go over there first. This might just stop the revolt as well. It does. Okay, good. You've got those Phoenix Guard. You should definitely reduce those upkeep and make them better. Have we got public order problems here? It's just not particularly pleasant climate. I suppose that's what's playing into it. So we need to keep building up our public order buildings. That should fix the province. Good, Albion continues to make more money. I tell you it would be good, once we build one of those, getting extra 10% from ports, because we do actually make quite a lot of ports from these regions. It's better than nothing. I'm glad that the Norscan faction is gone, because they're a pain. Public order here isn't particularly good. It's another not particularly hospitable territory. May need to exempt it from taxation. How long until it revolts? 4 turns. Alright, exempt it from taxation. There's not much money here anyway, and that buys us some time to build this. Once it's been built to here, it should be fine to be taxed. Around here for too long. I would like to readjust this army. I've got too many archers. Maybe even just get rid of one of them for another Phoenix Guard. That could be useful. I really don't think we need any more cavalry. Like, they just haven't been very useful.
Awaiting orders.
Like, the main purpose of cavalry is to run down enemies, which you don't really need to do in this game. Especially when they don't break until they're just about wiped out anyway. And to break the enemy, which they don't do. So there's iron over here, that'd be useful. Problem though is if we leave public order, but you know, I don't know. What are we here for if not to conquer? To make our way over. Maybe an idea would be to start the process of confederating with Tiranoc, because I'm sure there's a lot of strategic assets in here that could be of some use to me. Maybe something that might provide some global public order. Things are improving. What else can we do to improve
I've heard
things
tales
further?
of your valor. Let us sit.
I could use influence, I suppose. Let me have a look. So, Tiranoc. Thing is, we don't have a whole lot of influence, but I don't know what else to use it for, so let's just do it. Okay, that'll make them really like us, and then we get some of the old agreements back with them, and we'll see how we go from there. Now, even though they're, let's see, they're a good trading partner. Look at that, making 5,000 out of them. They do own a lot of territory, and if there's any strategic assets through here, that's like, so for example, let's have a look. So that's good for chariots, but I don't even use chariots. So ancient waystones there. But they may not have even developed for it either. So Vol's Anvil. It's got iron. I'm pretty sure there is a good building to have there, but I don't know. I need to get it. I definitely don't want to go to war with them. I would get all of this stuff as well, consolidating these territories. But this shit going on over here, we can tax it, but it's better. I mean, it's better we just get this growth going as quickly as possible. Like I said, they need us to stay there for a good long while. Until we get these over there to take its place. Maybe I should hire another one. So I can get 10, but you know, they aren't cheap, and they keep getting more expensive. So we should use up a bit of influence. It doesn't matter if he's feeble. Get it. His only job is to maintain public order.
Servant of the tower. What do you seek?
Okay, that appears to be everything. Okay, there's still research to do. Alright, what do we want? So, see, I haven't got ourselves an Eastern Bazaar, but we need spice for that. It's income from trade agreement tariffs. Not really a big deal. So this requires salt distillery. We should be able to get that soon. That'll be very useful. So what do we need for that? A dye maker. We don't have access to any dyes yet. Income from settlements. That's not a hell of a lot of money. So I need a kiln. So we've got to find some pottery. Alchemy workshop. I have no idea what I need for that, or where the resources are for it. Don't need those. No, don't even use them. I do still use some silver helms, but I'll be phasing them out soon, just because they haven't really proven to be very effective. Okay, extra armor for archers could be useful. Not really using Lothern Sea Guard. Speed for Phoenix Guardians, we don't really need that. Weapon strength for them would be useful. What else? Court advisors, that would also be useful for the Lord recruit ranks. Although I'm not really recruiting many lords these days. I think I'll go ahead with this light Ithelmar armor. Yeah, they didn't succeed in that, so we're going to have to send some forces over there to stop them. We've got to finish off with the lizardmen first, though. As quickly as we can. Let's get over here.
Ready.
So it'd be a good opportunity for Teclis to get some experience.
I serve
One more turn for you. How are we going out here? Public order's maintaining, public order's getting better. Just need to sort it out.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
I need to send someone over here to capture that. Start improving growth.
Tyrion, heir of an area.
Guess I could send Tyrion over there.
Never. By Assurium, Sunfang hungers. Claim anything of value.
Alright, there may be a revolt at some point, I don't know, I guess we'll see. So this settlement's already got exactly what I want out of it, and it didn't even get damaged. I mean, apart from the actual settlement. They still haven't taken this region. But if I leave here, the public order will become bad. Gotta do something to stop. Okay, so, like I said, the way what we're gonna do with this is start getting agreements with
Phoenix
them.
Court awaits your plea with interest. A foolish suggestion.
Just I'll pay them for it. I don't care. We've got to get a move on with this.
Unlikely.
Come on, don't be unreasonable. You're the one that broke the non-aggression pact in the first place.
Absurd. I agree.
Alright, good. So with that, that'll improve our relations with them further. That's the only reason why I wanted to get it. And start moving towards Confederation. Look at this again. Yeah, I won't be able to do anything. We'll have to wait until that resets. That could, who knows how long that'll take. But I want to keep improving my relations with Tyrannok. Because it's time for them to be incorporated into a united High Elf Empire. What are we doing? Just managing these damn public, these regions. I tell you what, they have not been worth it to hold on to it, but
Of the tower.
still, it's better we hold on to it than our enemies. I keep saying. You get over here. Help us improve this public order. So yeah, only 9 more turns apparently, and then we'll get this. I'm sure it'll be quicker than that. But once that's built, we won't need any agents in here, and we can finally just leave this alone. Because, for one thing, for public order, and as I keep pointing out, the Black Citadel of Anlak, the plus 10 public order from that, we desperately need it. Just can't do much. We're in a state of stagnation, not stagnation, but in a state of consolidation at the moment. I really need to send a force over here to put a stop to this. Well, I suppose once the lizardmen have been defeated in this area, if we count how many settlements are left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if you include that one, possibly 7, 8. Once they're gone, we can move over to Araby. It will take them a very long time to reach here because they don't have many settlements. See, all of this is giving them time to rebuild their army again. But that being said, if they were to come back here, my army is now stronger. And they did lose some generals. That's gotta sting. You can't just buy a level 20 general. Although I might be able to. All the extra bonuses to lords that I've been getting. What's this? So they're starting another ritual. So are they. Oh yeah, well that's... We can guarantee that both of these regions are owned by them. Alright, well Teclis is making his way. We've got 10 turns to get there. We should definitely try and stop it. What we need him to do is reduce those upkeep costs. Too expensive. I'm glad I chose Tyrion instead of Teclis. Teclis seems a bit feckless, to be honest. Fallen Gates could end up being destroyed by the Warbands of Serpent. I don't really want that. If this was to come under siege again... There's now a Moondragon here defending it. So that would help. But yeah, let's make our way over here. We're at full strength. Plus, we need those spices. Yeah, if they were to attack, they haven't rebuilt their forces at the time. Now, we cannot let this continue. So, the settlements that we need to stop are Keshtavolt and Hagrief, and of course Nagarond. But I also really wanted this settlement, so let's see. Maybe it's time for you to move back up north and start hitting them up here. I also want Tyrant's Peak. Oh, I understand now. You see this? The -3 public order penalty. That is for each region. Not for the whole province as a whole. It's for each region. I see. So these things are not... It's not for the province, it's just for that region. That's why there was that -3 public penalty. Sorry, -9 in like over here. When we were dealing with the... When we were dealing with the scalings, there was when we held on all their territory, there was a -9 public order penalty, and I didn't know where the fuck it came from, and it was this, because this is applied 3 fucking times. That's what happened. Now I understand. So with this, it's negated it a little bit. Let's see. Well, at least now I understand, because with this province here, 2 of the regions are inhospitable, but one of them is just unpleasant. So that will only provide... That'll only be a -7 public order in total, which isn't as bad. Anyway, don't worry about that right now. We need to... I need to get over here. This settlement here provides a very useful bonus. If we capture this at level 5 and build it up, well, it's got a long way to go. The bonus here reduces the public order penalty from corruptions. So servants to chaos. Yeah. I would like you to head over here, but 47 turns. So again, looking at this, that must mean the building penalty is not there because this has negated it. But there isn't a bonus from from buildings. Yeah, it makes sense. That's what happened. So on normal difficulty, these are to be very easy to maintain because you don't have that -8 public order penalty because of difficulty level. It's an added pain in the ass. Right. So over here, public orders improvement. We don't need to keep them all here. Just see. Gotta manage this public order. Okay, if you were to leave, what's the public order like? -6. That's actually not bad. Not that bad. Because this is going to increase it by 2, so it'd only be at -4. How much corruption is it causing? -4 as well. I might actually be able to keep this place under control. All I gotta do, from what I can see, is send an agent from here. I'll send the higher experienced one.
Off I go.
And an agent from here.
Lawmaster of Hoth.
I'll send the lesser one.
Scholar. Leading the way. Sailing.
And then they'll be able to leave. Which means you should start training your forces up. It's time to go. I'll keep him here for a short time because he provides a lot of public order bonus. But yeah, it's time to get this going. So, what do you want? You need 3 of these. Two of those to begin with. Stopping these guys should definitely be a high priority. Take away their capital territory. I really don't want you staying here any longer. We've got to get them back down south. This is being taxed. See, this one here is causing a little bit of public order, because that's just public order penalties because of its unpleasant climate. It's just that the pleasant climates don't give you any bonuses or any penalties.
Command me. Your will is done.
How's the settlement here?
Prince of Elfwa.
But we have time to get over
Not
there.
on my hand. Destruction abound.
Just stay here. Problem here is I can't move any further. Wait, did I hire another one of those agents? I did, but that was a few turns ago now.
You seek illumination?
In fact, you don't need to be here anymore either. We've got the public order here under control.
Speak your peace.
What if you were to set sail? I mean, you've got a long way to go, but start making your way over here. Alright, get moving. You know what, I'll even send 2 of them, and I'll train a new one. Oh wait, I already did. Okay, good. There he was. So you'll maintain the public order here for the short time until this is ready to be constructed. Okay. Let's move on. Before I do that, how much? 3 turns till that's done. We've got plenty of time with the other 2. So this will be the final time, I suppose, that I need to thwart them before we mainly focus on the Skaven. It's just no one's taking them seriously. What's hang on. Teclis' army. How did I form it up again? I wonder if I should have switched one of these out for a archer light armor. I mean, because these guys are good, but they certainly serve their purpose as well. And they're cheaper, of course. Anyway. For the time being, we just got to keep moving. Just keep capturing settlements. Don't disband them. He's actually got the first sort of like Doom stack. I can't see the need to make any of these any stronger.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
Keep under control. But it is hospitable territory, so that's good. Ah, you mother of fucker. I wanted that. Maybe I'll send you to go and capture it. But the problem is now we have to start again from scratch. Fucking chaos scum. Alright, let's come over here and I'll use lightning strike to get rid of... Oh, hang on. It's Krupgar.
Althorn Princess.
If we come over here, we'll just get wrecked. I need to wait for a better opportunity. I mean, if all their forces are heading north, then it's actually... You've got the best chance. All you need to do is get to here, and then that's done. They won't recapture it. We'll make sure of that. Now, is Malachus still here? Yeah. He's got some witches.
Shield against the darkness.
There's not really a whole lot of defenses in there. How's his army? He's got a Hydra.
Tyrion.
Plus he's on a dragon. That could be very difficult to take out. Plus it's not the settlement that we need. I mean, I do need it for this settlement. So to sort it all out. Could you by any chance come and help?
What would you have of me? Entering the city.
Ready for orders. Restore order.
Okay. Exempted from taxation. If we could get...
What would you have of me?
If we can get you to come over here and assist us in this battle, I think that'll be very useful. And it doesn't even matter if they do succeed, but I want this province.
Servants of the tower.
So public order's looking reasonably good. Where's the other one?
Servant of the tower.
So this one I'll put... What about them? Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, they're very good fighters and everything, but I really do think that the Phoenix Guard is better. In pretty much every situation. So I'll get one extra archer, so 7 archers will be the sort of standard. And get more of those. Okay. Just also again curiosity. I know I haven't gotten his Tyrion's armor. The main reason why I haven't gone after it is because, I mean, yeah, that's good armor and everything, but it's going to be time consuming to get it, and I'm currently busy. It's not going to help us on the campaign map, and I don't really use them in combat that much anyway. I focus on my archers. So now the Dark Elves are able to sort of build back up because they no longer have the Lord Jabba the Hutt or whatever tearing through his lands. That's what was wrecking him before, and we put Jabba the Hutt down. Again, this is one of those battles where we're fighting over nothing important, so
Another
just
time.
retreat. So he's left the city undefended, but Tyrion's the one that really needs to fight him. Again. Oh, never mind. Oh, hang on. They lost against him. That must mean he's in a weakened state, though, unless he took, like, no damage. Oh, he probably enslaved them and just recovered to full. That's the thing about the Dark Elves. They almost... It doesn't almost matter how much casualties you take in a battle, because when you take in slaves, you just recover so much of it. That's why I think they're the strongest faction in this. That doesn't follow me. Yeah, just gotta reduce those upkeep costs. Yeah, when we take this, any rebellion that will happen will show up here. A little bit of Skaven corruption. There must be some Skaven presence. What the fuck are they thinking? The AI is so dumb. They're like, hey, let's suicide our legendary hero here, legendary lord, and along with all of these hero type units. The army itself is not really that good.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Oh, take him
We
out.
have a queen.
Because it's Krokkar, I'll fight it manually.
After to battle.
I don't think Krokkar stands much of a chance. It's kind of cool how you see the fallen gates in the background there. I suppose that's... I mean, it's in the background. It'd be good if it was actually had some sort of strategic thing. I mean, that's the thing about this game. Everything's graphics. It's like, oh, look how good it looks. It doesn't do anything though. It's one of my biggest criticisms of the later Total War. It's all just graphics wank fest. Fine to have graphics, but there's got to be a purpose to it. Don't just have someone work on this for days and days, and then some people will just play this battle and never even look at it. Make the graphics worth something. Anyway. So since they've got a lot of large units, don't use the multi-shot. Uses the well, if the Blessed Soros warriors are coming in, maybe I shoot them first. This isn't really good ground. It's all rocky crap everywhere. My archers aren't going to be that accurate, but we'll see what we can do.
It shall be done.
And also because he's on force march, they get wiped out. I don't know why he'd put himself in force march here. It just seems so silly. They're actually getting pretty badly killed. Like, don't shoot them though. Shoot Krokkar. I'm sure he's got like some ward save or whatever, but hopefully we can do some significant damage. So with this, it does have a bonus versus large. Okay, it's not really doing a whole lot of damage. Hit the Croxigors instead. It's a larger target anyway. It's doing some damage, but... Let's see. It's doing a lot of damage to the Croxigors. Oh, I should have... It's okay, I didn't do that much damage to me.
Eagle Claw.
Okay, Start moving these guys forward a little bit. You got to make sure the archers have plenty of room.
Champion of order.
Yep.
They die. Seal. Death to the enemies of order.
Okay, the Blessed Sora's warriors aren't doing very well against our Phoenix Guard. What are these here? Temple guards. Let's burn them with fire.
With haste.
Loyal! Assyrian willing!
I concur.
Silver
My
helm
flankers over there.
will be done. Archers!
Oh shit, there's the archers. Okay, no one's coming in from this flank over here. We're going to start moving them back over. You get over here. This is where we're weakest. This is where they've decided to attack. The archers need to hold their ground here as long as they can. This... do well there. So you focus on this on the front. Get over here, I tell you. Gotta take out these horned ones.
Eagle claw!
Take out Krotgar. Alright, archers, we gotta hit a proper target. Hit Krotgar. Actually, I should have used breath attack. That's too late now.
Silver helms! Eagle claw!
Ah, they flanked us over here as well. Why is it getting all dark?
Princess of Alquan.
It's actually going quite badly. I mean, I still think we're winning. It's just most of their forces were cavalry. Very difficult for my infantry force to... Unless they formed a box. Maybe I should have formed a box.
Charoy. Araya.
Spearman!
But all their large units are going to struggle against my Phoenix Guard. Like any of these units that get wiped out, they can very easily be replaced. It's the Phoenix Guard we have to worry about most.
Assault princess. I concur.
You need to come over here, help them out. Some of these, they can be very easily replaced. So Krotgar's out. You get over here, help the general. He's having a hard time.
Understood! Understood!
Or she's having a hard time.
Archers!
Shoot those fuckers.
They're using magic!
No one's been wiped out yet. What are you doing? Come and help out over here.
Loyal!
Okay, looks like they've received the army loss penalty. But they did surprisingly well, considering they were exhausted as well. Maybe some of these units don't actually get affected by fatigue. Again, I don't know the lizard men. You have to know your enemy to defeat them, and I can't look at their stats from here. And I just don't know them. I don't think they've got the army loss penalty, they're just...
Princess of Alquan.
No.
Once. St. Louis.
None of my units have been wiped out so far, so it'll be very easy to recover from this without having to retrain anyone. This unit here needs to... I need to give the most care for this to get it out of there.
Spearman! Lock
I don't really care if the Silver Helms get wiped out. I'd much rather replace them with Phoenix Guard. If you look at the Phoenix Guard, they all did much better than these guys. We don't need to run them down, they're wiped out. Close victory. So, yeah, he didn't really stand much of a chance. So that's... Again, we underestimate them. They didn't wipe this out, surely. I think it's still got numbers, it just took a lot of damage. No, we got wiped out. I'll have to recruit a new one.
Slaves. We go.
Right, well luckily we can head back over here and just recruit that in a single turn.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Yeah, that'll help our archers. What else should we get her? Alright, yeah. Grab that. Anyway, with Krokgar out of the way, there's bound to be less defenses in here. We'll put a stop to them yet. Now, okay, so he's not at full strength,
Time is of the
and you are at full strength.
Lord of the Black Tower.
It's time to declare war. What I'll do,
At
speak
your
with
service.
Tiranoc
You have a proposal for the Asur.
for military
At a low
access.
cost.
Accepted, good. Our relations are
At
improving
once.
again. Restoring the alliances,
Gladly.
good. Join confederation.
Impossible.
Okay. Then I'll join war against Nagarond in exchange for a payment.
Of course.
I'm probably not going to be able to get this now.
No.
Because I've gone down to trustworthy. We don't need the confederation right now. Alright, now.
What would you have of me?
Yeah, it'd be good if you don't get wiped out. I mean, essentially immortal.
To battle!
So I need you to win here. You're going up against the legendary lord. But the thing is, I know the strengths and weaknesses of this army. When I go up against the lizard men, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing because I don't know what they've got. I'm getting the hang of the lizard men. But these guys here, they don't have any cavalry, so I can very easily deal with that.
Rally to me,
Because if
Asur!
it takes them a long time to get to us, it allows my artillery to do a good job. That's the thing with in the previous fight. My artillery just wasn't really doing anything. Oh, look at this. See, this is all right. This is where the sort of like the so it's sort of like a bridge crossing battle, isn't it? Sort of. It's not really. I mean, they'll cross over to our side because we got the artillery. Otherwise, they just bomb the crap out of them. Okay. So main priority will be to shoot the crap out of those archers. Sorry, shoot the crap out of the Hydra. And the cavalry really doesn't have a whole lot to do with this. I really shouldn't. I just don't need it.
Princess of Ulthuan!
You stay up front.
Loyal!
Because they've got so much infantry,
Without
multi-shots. I mean, they could do a lot of damage to the Hydra, but we know that these guys here are going to do a good job against the Hydra. Malekith by himself is not going to be able to do that much. So we take out his army. Plenty of ammunition. Don't be shooting at this. It's a waste. So they've already done significant damage to them. Right into that big blob of troops. The damage was pretty minor, it's fine.
It will be done. For Lothern!
They shot in the wrong way. That's what it is. Black Ark Corsairs. If you're gonna shoot at anything, shoot at the Hydra. Don't bother shooting at... Actually, no, shoot at Malekith. to see how that goes. He's tanking it pretty hard, but I reckon he's got a lot of missile resistance. Take out the Hydra. Don't let it get close to us. You're taking too much damage, but I'm glad you tanked those shots. Now move back. What are you doing? Move, shoot the archers. Yeah, see, this thing dies really quick by getting shot. Don't let it recover all of its health. Trying to kill the general. I think we can afford to go into melee a little bit now that it's down the ground. Alright, cavalry, go and get rid of there. They're missing, they're missing up this way. My Phoenix Guard are getting shot quite badly by them because they don't have shields. It healed completely.
Archers! Without fail, at once!
So run them down. See, we don't need the cavalry to win the battle, we just need them to run the fuckers down. Okay, form up again. See, they can't even beat these essentially missile units. Fucking cavalry suck. What do I get you to do? Charge at that Hydra, finish it off. Even though it's only got like 1 hit point left, get rid of it. I think they see what I'm trying to do. I don't care. It's only got like 1 hit point left. Go and kill it. You took too much damage. You can move back.
It will be done.
But anyone that comes back now is coming back in waves and not really doing enough. Get to that Hydra. Actually, go with this. Take out Malekith. Okay, we just got the army lost points. Did we kill the Hydra? Yeah, it's dead. Good job. So yeah, it might be a good idea if we run them down. Because obviously I want to chase them down and finish him off for good. Well, finish his army off. We'll still see Malekith again. What is this, like the 7th time we've beaten him? And these over here, they didn't take much damage. But then they don't kind of do much in auto resolve. I don't think charging into them is going to do a whole lot. Like, cavalry's really not that good at running troops down in this. See, they just do nothing. Really regret getting these silver helms. I thought they'd be better than this, but they're trash. I mean, sure they got a lot of kills, but, you know, of troops that had already run. These guys here did all the real work.
Treading lightly. What would you have of me? The Kadai watch over us. The Kadai honor me. Assyrian guides us. Defender
So the
of
public order here is going back down.
Take the word.
I'm going to take this. I shouldn't need her help now.
To victory.
Yeah. Barely any defenses.
Ancestors be praised. To the victor, the spoil.
Okay, there will be a revolt here, that's good. What I want to do with you is force march you out,
We march.
so you can provide more public order for here, to prevent that revolt, and guarantee the revolt here. I want it to happen. So from here, the Catacombs of Queen Tex, this is what I was talking about before. Public order penalty minus 30 penalty due to presence or lack of corruption. So what that means is that, so for example, if we conquered a region that had 100% chaos corruption, the base is minus 20 public order. So you take off minus 30% of that, it then goes down to 14. So it takes off 6 public order penalty for corruption. Now for a region that only has like 16% corruption, it's not going to affect it as much, but you can see here the public order has improved. Enough that that's actually under control, so that's very good. You'll need to start getting your dragon soon. So just realised that I put them on force march, but there's no one over here, so we're okay. Good, you've done all that stuff. It's time to start making you better with the dragon.
Ready for orders.
It's for you. Where will I send you? I think I'll send you through this path over here to Tyrant Peak. How long have we got to do this? We've got 8 turns. And again, it doesn't really matter if they succeed. But we should probably try and stop them. I've got the money for it. Fuck it, I'll just do it. And what it'll, at the very least, what it will do is do damage to their armies. I don't think they'll succeed. Same with Hexoatl. Just an army to go and annoy the fuck out of them.
I agree.
So this army here, one Meckel, he'll crush them. But you know, money. I make that much every turn, so it's all good.
Master of the White Tower.
It's all about just distraction as we're coming in there. Oh, I'm out of cash. Well, obviously I spent a lot this turn, so that's okay. Now, can you leave here? Oh, well, you're still recruiting, so leave that be.
You seek information.
Actually, why don't I send you to this region out this way? Both of you.
What do you seek? My
That might be better, because I've got another army sitting around over here. How's the corruption? It's mostly gone. And then I'll get him to go and conquer those other regions. And then we just have all of Nagarond under our control, and then we just don't have to worry about it at all. Okay, research available. We're running out of good stuff to get. Stuff that we actually need. I'll go with this. That takes 5 turns. So if we're rebelling here, he'll deal with that easily. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, right, okay, good. They shouldn't become insane because most of the chaos corruption is gone. I forgot about them as well, but that's okay. In fact, this region wouldn't have chaos corruption, so that other settlement wouldn't have helped it. You see that region that we just took from them. Hang on, what's going on here? That was Morathi's capital, I think. Yeah, I told you they wouldn't last.
My temper is quick, but Sun Fang is quicker.
What do you want? No. I'll take the influence, I need that. And does that, having done that, does that reset this? No, I don't think so. So looking back at Tiranoc, yeah, it's still the same cost.
Your behest. What would you have of
They
the
actually
Phoenix
quite
King,
like us now.
stranger? No.
I'm sure if I just threw enough money their way, they'd accept it.
Servant of the tower.
Keeps it under control.
Giran protects me. Taking the trick.
You seek illumination?
Now, can we leave? Oh, well, I haven't finished recruiting this army yet. Doesn't matter if it's recruited here or somewhere else. Might as well stay here because it's playing public order. You don't need to stay here now.
Warden of Safari. In search of truth.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to leave then. So finally, after all this time, Albion can now stand on its own two legs without having to worry about anything. I mean, the public order is only just stable, and now we can actually make all of this as profit. Continue to not tax it, it's not worth it. Damn it. These motherfuckers ended up over here. How much time do we have? Still got 7 turns. Not say 6 turns, but you get a turn of 0 as well. Still need to replenish. I'm fairly sure the Chotex causeway would be clear for us, so send you over to Mirror Moon Pool. Maybe we can hit them next turn. I don't know if I'll be able to make it there though. Okay, we can tax this now. The public order's under control. Can you leave? No. You provide way too much public order here to leave. You gotta stay. Okay, this should help stabilize the region.
There is glory to be won. Alariel guides me.
Okay, it's not done yet.
Sun Fang hungers. Moving out. For my queen.
If we leave, the public order should be okay. We've got the military crackdown. There's a little bit of corruption here. I think that's because of Morathi. That's a local population here. It's causing it. Maybe I should destroy this and go for a public order building to help it maintain. Because I just need him to leave. Well, what the fuck are you going? Oh, I accidentally clicked on the water there. Oh, I see. Duh.
I shall go.
It shall be done.
Stay here for the turn, but then you'll head over to Ice Rock Gorge. So they're
As you say.
besieging it. It's good. It's stopping them from recruiting at the very least.
Prime for action.
much money left. Public order here is fine. Go with the go with money. Still can't tax this right now. Public order is just not good enough. What can we do to improve this? I mean, we just need money to build that. That's the main thing. Alright, I need to cancel something that I just built, because we should prioritize that, because it's not even being taxed. I do need that, though. Maybe we'll just have to wait for it another time. I'll just save the money. They might make their way over to Grand. I don't want them to take it, but if they do, it's okay. So we're still only trustworthy. I really want this confederation.
Your wit and wisdom will be a welcome distraction.
Let me just see if I can
Please.
throw some money at them for this. They've accepted. Okay, now that's also going to fuck public order up in many regions, so maybe I should have thought about that. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot worse than that as well. Basically, all of their forces need to be disbanded. And also, we've lost out on the trade income as well. But I think that... Look at that, we've actually got all of Wolf-1 now. So...
We stand ready for action.
Look at that, there's 150% upkeep. Additional upkeep, 125,000. Apparently I don't make that much, so this doesn't seem like it's correct. Maybe it just hasn't calculated it properly yet. But anyway, a lot of these will need to be disbanded. So this guy's a wizard. I don't want any wizards. So you can go away. Wait, this is a Lore Master of Hosts. Why can't I disband you?
You seek illumination?
I can now. Well, how did you level him up? Okay, well that's pretty good. Let's send him north. Okay, so you need to be disbanded. That's no doubt about that.
Time is of the essence.
Look at this guy.
Protector of Elf-1.
How am I even close to affording this? Okay, so he's got some Phoenix Guard here. It would be...
Guardian of the Phoenix.
It's not worth the time needed to get him over there. So you come over here. Is this... It's a Lore Master of Hoth. Not a very good one, but... Yeah, it's not a very good one. Get rid of it. I'm better off recruiting one from scratch.
Defender of the Ever-Queen.
Can't keep you. Okay, getting our finances back under control. We also need to consolidate all this shit. Are there any more armies out there? So back to 8, we've disbanded all of their armies. They did recently suffer a pretty significant defeat. Oh wait, hang on.
Princess of the Asur.
No. You can't stay. Why can't I disband you? Legendary Lords may not be disbanded. You're not a Legendary Lord. So this must have been the faction leader, so I guess you're immortal. Right, you can't disband immortal. You got this? Needed that. Alright, here's what we do in this situation. If you want to disband them, what you do is you replace the Lord with someone,
Can I offer assistance?
and then disband them. Where did all my money go? It's okay. Okay, back to 7 armies there, with just 47,000 additional upkeep. Now, These settlements, a lot of them will need things destroyed. We don't need this. Get rid of that. Keep that. Keep that. Let's see. What do we have available here? What do we need? We need this building. We don't need that. At least we know if it was going to revolt now, it would come here. We need this and that. So we just need 2 of those buildings destroyed. So that's got that one sorted. This one over here, destroy this. Need that. Good. And then we can tax the region now, and it doesn't need growth. Actually, it does need growth a little bit. They love their military buildings everywhere, don't they? Just as much as I love to get my money buildings. It's just what you need. There's a few ports here, but let me just see, what else is there? See, I think we'd still make more money if we go with these 2. We can't get both of them. So go... I might just leave it. I mean, let me see, how much money would I make? 80 plus 40, so 120. Alright, I'll leave it. Now, over here. So this here, strategic location. They've got the Palace of Tiranoc. This was their capital. So they're great charioteers, are they? And they've already got the hardened walls. Oh, sorry, what are they called? Warded walls, sorry. But we need more money coming from here, so destroy this, don't need it. Keep that. Actually destroy it, don't need it. Because we need... They've got gold here, they didn't utilize it. What does the AI need with gold when they get free money all the time? So I need 1 building from there. 2, 3. Because there's a lot of money to be had here. So 3 things need to be destroyed, so take that out. Don't need it. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Don't need this. Get rid of this. That. Probably don't need any more marble. Definitely don't need that. Okay. So that's in Tiranoc. I didn't have any territories. We also got the Eagle Gate, which has been built up. It's fine. I don't need to adjust that. Just don't tax it. It's not going to do anything. Can't revolt. The Unicorn Gate. Just drop one of those.
Speak.
Also, I just realized when I was recruiting an army here, I could have actually used that to get more experience and more troops. Alright, Salvation Isles. I've already sorted that out. I've always had that. Okay, down here. The Hall of Dragons. Reduced upkeep cost for dragons. Yeah, but I'm not really hiring dragons. But I'll still purchase it anyway. There's also iron. Iron is needed, yes. Okay, so that's 2 building slots we need to destroy for. We've already got one of those. Okay, so we just need to destroy 2 buildings. So obviously you don't need this. And we don't need that. Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Do I need this? No, don't need it, get rid of it. Okay, once we fix that up, it should be worth a fair bit of extra money. Try and increase his tax out here a little bit. Let's see if we can get another trade agreement. Because if we look at this now, the gems, we're not selling at all. Clan Pestilence, they might trade.
Many boxes, not ever. I refuse.
Idiots.
I hunt. To stand before me and ask.
Might try and improve relations with them. Try and make them a military ally. Give me an idea of what they've got. If I can turn them against the... what are they called? The Skaven, they might come and help. What are they called again? They're called... the... Okay, I can't remember what they're called. The Necrarch Brotherhood. That's what I'm looking for. Too expensive. Yeah, I gotta wait for it to refresh. Let's move you. You can't make it over here this turn anyway, but that's probably too much for you to deal with. I can't see what's going on over here. Chaos is on its way. It's too risky. If I can't see what's going on, Mazamundi could be in there for all we know. So just stay at here. Like, it doesn't... Shit, we really don't want them to succeed. Got my armies. Maybe I should have sent you down this way, but then again, someone needs to go deal with them. What about this? Oh, public order is going to be problematic now as well. A little bit. Exempted from taxation again. It's only for 5 turns.
I serve the Phoenix King.
When can I do this again? 3 more turns. I'll probably need to. Because also Teclis... Then again, if Teclis dies, well, I'm using... I just have to recruit his army again, because he can't actually die. So I'm going to take a bit of a risk and send him in through here to try to get to their capital.
Your affair.
It looks like it's undefended. If we could take their capital... then we'll get them.
We stand ready for action.
We don't need to worry about the public order here anymore.
Time is of the essence.
If it revolts, don't worry about it. We're going to get moving over here, capture something. Because I want to be done with these two so I can go and deal with Skaven once and for all. Commandments are available. So over here... Oh, right, hang on. The settlements from... I've already dealt with that. So yeah, get that. There's a lot of growth. So there we go, a united Ulthuan. And yet Nagarond is still somewhat considered stronger than... Oh man, that's a lot of armies.
I am the heir of Anarion, and I bid you welcome.
What do you want? Sure. There's no urgency with merging with them right now, confederating. Holy crap. They're already almost there. That's kind of bullshit. How did they with 2 regions get that much? So, the next one takes 20 turns, so we get plenty of time to get over there, but fucking hell. It's gonna be tight. Really, really fucking tight. This army over here, I don't know. We need to just finish off with this here, and then all the forces we've got here need to head over to Araby. Look, they're chasing after them. That works for me. No one's in Hexalatl, so we can put a stop to this. Can you... You just need to... Balls to the wall, we need to get on with this. They've recaptured this. That works for me. Okay, there is someone here. And the odds are in my favour. Good, because...
we
I
fight.
need to find that way.
Claim it for the king.
that'll be good for those.
Martic.
These guys are over the least priority, except they're very strong.
We stand ready for action. At them!
Just don't know. Like I'm really threatened by the
For Asturian!
Skaven now. It'd be very easy to kill. To get to
Claim
it.
it for the king!
The thing is, if we go down there, if we just send everyone down there, while we're down there, these guys will catch up, and they're stronger factions.
Yes.
At one point, the Skaven was like here and stuck. I think the fact that they actually have not that many territories makes them stronger. Alright, so that's what you need.
Protector of Alpha One.
After 3 turns now, you'll be ready to move out. You can't recruit on the move. Public order is very good. Alright, Albion's has bad public order just because of the Confederation. It won't go down by that much. So you guys need to head over to these other wastes.
Master of Poem. Taking a trip.
Defender of the Acid.
Lightning strike. Yeah, that'd be good for you.
At your service. If you
Wonder if they're going to succeed. They should just bloody well make the attack. How much time have we got? 6 turns actually. Oh, that'll definitely be a manually resolved fight. And we're at an hour and a half right now anyway, so let's just move everyone else there, attack it, and commit to the siege,
ever queen.
but not actually do it.
Never die.
Or should I send him south? Because I've only got 2 armies to deal with these guys. Or 1 committed to it at the moment. It looks like they're headed towards Carond. Can't build the defences there.
Alariel's champion.
Wasn't I going to send him through here? I think it's more important that
Ariel guides me.
we make a big rush to here and stop this from occurring.
Tremble before me.
So they got another army out over here.
Feel my power.
Alright, so yeah, like I anticipated, it's going to require a manually resolved fight. At least Teclis has some magic. We haven't really been using very much magic in this. We've got 6 archers, some eagle claw bolt throwers. How's his
By the gods.
let's see here. Oh, he hasn't got Bowmaster. That would have been more useful. But you know, we can rely pretty heavily on the Phoenix Guard. And we've seen that they're terrible at defending themselves. They're pretty good at assaulting them. They're terrible at defending. And if he fails, they'll take up the charge next turn. We've still got time. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 12, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.